Hey y'all, Tracy here. Thanks so much for tuning in to my channel. Today is my 46-month Braidlock update. So if you guys are interested in what I have to say, stay tuned. But first things first, if you're new here, your first time viewing any of my content, welcome and thank you so much for stopping by. And to all my ride or dies who've been there with me, I see you, love you, and thank you so much for your support. So we're going to get right into this. This is my 46-month Braidlock update. I'm almost at 4 years, guys, and I'm telling you, nothing has changed. Everything is still the same. As you can see, I did myself like a little braid out here to get myself something different going on that I haven't worn in a while. So this is really what it's looking like. Let me go ahead and do this 360 while I'm talking about this. And here it goes. And this time I did this braid out and it was just fantastical. It was fantastical. What I mean by being fantastical, I had washed my hair and I went straight from where my hair was good and damp from being washed, and I just started braiding it up and putting it into some rubber bands, and I let it stay for about a day or two, and I took it down just not too long ago. And this is it, because it's been kind of hot, guys, and it's like the curls don't really last that long, so I have to catch them, you know what I'm saying, when I just take the braid out down, and so I can be able to have that finished look. Now when I'm done doing this video, guys, I might take my hair, throw it up in a bun, and that is gonna be it, because I'm here to tell you guys it is hot. It is hot, and my hair has a lot to do with it, as a matter of fact, because it's on my neck and everything, and it's like it's holding in all of the heat, okay? And then but when I lift it up like this, I can feel air, and I'm like, whew. But when I put it down, I don't feel nothing but heat. But I did want to come in and give you guys my update, my Braidlock update. I really don't have too much of anything to say right now. Everything basically is really still the same. I'm just increasing my water intake, and I'm dealing with less itchies. Now, I noticed that when my hair really starts to itch, it's time for it to be washed, which is a good thing. But after I done washed it and make sure I rinses it real good, I rinses out all the shampoo and make sure that it is gone. I just go through there with that shower and just make sure that it's no soap left in my hair. When I am done, and I don't experience too much of no itchiness. I'm still using the clothes spray. I did a video talking about that and how I did it. Now, I did have somebody to wanted to see exactly what it is that I do with that and how I make it up. So what I plan on doing, guys, going to bring a video showing exactly what it is that I do. So you guys stay on the lookout for that. But I'm still using that as like a scalp treatment, and I just spray like regular water on my hair with like glycerin in it, you know, and a lot of the times that gives me the moisturization that I feel I need for my locks. I kind of like think it's not so much as far as the moisturization for the locks, long as that scalp is good and you are drinking water more internally than it is like spraying something on your hair. It seems like when you build up your water intake far as internally, it gives your hair that more lubricant feeling. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. It's like you could tell that it's moisturized, but it's not wet. You could tell that it's moisturized because of the movement that it does. It don't feel so dry, and I don't know how I would say that feel like it's gonna break type situation, if you get what I'm saying. It's more like it feel more lubricated. It feel more lubricated. That's why I strongly stress to increase your water intake. As far as drinking water, don't worry about the spraying of water on your hair and all of that. But if you drink a certain amount of water a day, you're gonna feel the difference within your hair. That's just, it's a big difference. It is a difference that is very noticeable. So if you drink that water and increase your intake on drinking water, you will see exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, increasing your water intake is very important when it comes down to keeping your hair moisturized, because it do help. I'm still using the same products. Nothing far as products has changed. I still shampoo with the Suave moisturizing, daily moisturize. I think daily, no, clarifying, daily clarifying shampoo. I still uses that to clarify my hair with. And when I want to use a moisturizing shampoo, right now I'm doing Pantene moisturizing shampoo. I will do a separate video on what I've been using in my hair as well. I think it's time for me to bring forth a new video when it comes down to that, so you guys can see exactly what it is that I'm using. Nothing really has changed, but I have updated a few things and maybe go more in depth in that video with what I do, how I do it, and all that. But like I said, all the products basically is the same. Usually I'm trying to stop the interlocking process so much, as far as no sooner I wash and shampoo my hair, I got to run and interlock my hair. I wanted to not have to depend on interlocking too much. I might want to get away from having such a neat grid. I was thinking of that and just let it go for what it do. But I want to maintain the roots down at the bottom, whereas they are not free forming, but keeping them combed where, you know, they add a thing, and just let this just be what it is, and just let this be loose. And just let my locks just be like on the end, but I have more like my natural hair up in here. Just trying to try something different. And then even if I did want to go back into the interlocking or whatever way I wanted to maintain it, then it would be easier to do. You know, just, you know, pull a lock apart and boom, you know, it'll already be separated or whatever it is. It's just I won't be interlocking the roots. Now I know that if I do it that way, I cannot go a long ways without interlocking, but at least give it some rest period, I would say, if I can. If not, then I'll just have to see what I can do, or, you know, try a different method or something. But other than that, guys, that's really about it. That's really about it. I have not looked back yet, far as I do miss having my natural hair. I've been kind of like looking at people wearing what was that I was looking at? The wash and goes. Man, I'm sitting back thinking, I'm knowing good and well my hair do not act right with no wash and go. It just be a wash and no. Especially because I kind of like found the products to use, at least I thought, you know, but then again, I was like, I wasn't trying to worry about it anymore. I knew I was going to lock my hair up, so I didn't give it a second thought. But I had ended up looking at someone doing a wash and go on IG, and I was like, man, I remember them days, and her hair came out so pretty, y'all. I was like, oh my goodness, so much memories. But guess what? I ain't thinking about cutting my hair and getting no wash and go no time soon, y'all. I'm still loving my locks, still loving it. It's carefree. I don't have to worry about the wash and go. I don't have to worry about what products is and it's not going to work. I waste my time putting this or that in my hair and it don't work. But I did notice that everybody's hair react to things different, and what works with your hair is not going to work the same way with mine. I might have to do another extra step that you didn't have to do. So, you know, it's just, it depends on that particular person's hair and how things work with it. So you do have to keep your, you know, work what goes on what works right for you. You can't worry about what worked right for someone else. It's good to see what they do, to, you know, to see how they maintain theirs or keep theirs going. That's the same thing with these locks. They the same way. Just because somebody's locks might be a little different, or it might be a little bigger, you don't ever know. It could be their hair might be thicker than yours. It could be, you know what I'm saying, and or whichever way, even though you probably can still get the same style or the same look, but you might have to do something more different than them, and that's just really how that thing goes. But yeah, that's really it, guys. I really don't have too much else or nothing to say. But stay on the lookout for those 2 videos. And I'm going to go ahead and end this because I don't want this video to be too long. But I'd like to thank y'all so very much for watching. If you find this video helpful, please go ahead and thumbs up the videos. That helps get the videos out into the atmosphere where others can see it. The algorithm can pick it up and send it where it needs to be sent. I'm going to do a video about that as well. But I do like to thank you all so very much for watching and even subscribing to everyone who subscribe or everything. And I like to thank y'all so much. So I wish you all a great day. So until the next day, guys, peace. Have a great day. Bye.